Hi, I hope you've all had a really nice Christmas and Santa's been good to you if you celebrate Christmas, and if you don't, I hope you're having a restful, happy time anyway. I thought today I would do a palette ranking of my favourite 15 palettes that I've tried in 2025. Not all of them were released in 2025, but they're new to me and tried for the first time in 2025. I've never done anything like this before, so feeling a bit weird about doing it. I don't like doing long form. I've only ever done a couple of long form videos, so I guess we'll see. Just to say, this has been quite a chore because I've tried over 100 palettes in 2025. So coming up with a top 15 was, I was going to do top 10, but that was too hard. So I've come up with a top 15. It was pretty tricky. At number 15, I have the Night Terror palette from Unearthly Cosmetics. I've tried a lot of Unearthly palettes this year. Many of them I really enjoyed, but this is one that I've used multiple times, and it has a really beautiful colour story. So number 15, Night Terror from Unearthly Cosmetics. At number 14, I've got the Little Ghost palette from Oden's Eye Cosmetics. This was in collaboration with Angelica Nyqvist, and it was a Halloween release. Not this year actually, I think the year before, but it was new to me this year. This colour story is ridiculously beautiful. I just love the pop of yellow up there with these purples, yellow with the blues. We've got these autumnal Halloweeny oranges. It's a really beautiful palette. So that's number 14. At number 13, I've got the Cool Trolls palette from Cosmic Beauty. I've got every Cosmic palette they've released, but this is my favourite. It is just the most beautiful, neutral, well, Cool Trolls palette with these blues and greys and mauves. Mwah, chef's kiss. I love this. So this is number 13. At number 12, I have the Chucky Crazy in Love palette from Glamlight. This is a colour story that speaks to my soul, and it's one I've reached for and used multiple times this year. It is vampy, moody, grungy, all of the good things, and the formula is exceptional. So this is number 12. At number 11, I've got Submerged by Artitude Cosmetics. All of their releases this year have been phenomenal. This is my most favourite. The shimmers are incredible, the colour story is incredible. I mean, everyone loves green and purple, but this is just stunning. At number 10, we have the Rotten palette from Blend Money. Absolutely stunning. This was in collaboration with May Pang or Microsoft on Instagram. It's a really weird colour story, and it's weird by design, representing decay, but there's just something about it that I just truly love. It's all matte. There was a shimmer palette in the same release, but this is all matte. And what I just love is that you're able to get this stark contrast between unusual colours and light and dark. It's really special and very, very inspiring. At number 9, we have the Nevermore palette from Gourmand Girls. Christina at Gourmand Girls she's just lovely. So this has been a lot of people's favourite this year. It is the most beautiful colour story. It's grungy, it's vibrant, it allows you to create moody looks that are not vibrant at all. It's got these amazing pops of colour, and the shimmers are Next level in this one. Beautiful. At number 8, we've got Grimoire of the Grey Witch from VE Cosmetics, and this is a new version released this month. I have the old and the new version. It is very special. It's cool. The shimmers, let's see if I can, are so dimensional and beautiful. It's grey based, but I love grey, I love black, and while it looks like there's two blacks, one of them is a deep blue with blue sparkles, the other is black. Yeah, it's really beautiful. So that's number 8. At number 7, I've got Magnetic Mineralia from Diveroon Cosmetics in collaboration with S Andromeda. I always want to say Andromeda because it's got the E on the end. Let's just say Andromeda for now, but I think it might be Andromeda. But either way, it's a beautiful palette, really special. Again, I guess you're getting an idea of what my tastes are. It's cool toned, it's grungy, it's got these amazing pops of colour. The formula is incredible, and Diveroon's shimmers are incredible. I nearly included Bizarre Botanicals in this top 15, but I think this one is just so unique and so beautiful. Really special. So number 7 is Diveroon with Andromeda Magnetic Mineralia, or Mineralia. At number 6, we've got the Forever Young palette from Mika Beauty Shop. Lovely French, I think they're French, indie brand. The colour story of this is the opposite of what I was just saying in the last one. It's bright. We've got 4 mattes here, 4 mattes along the top, and these beautiful shimmers in the middle. It was the first palette I tried from them. I've got 3 now. They are all beautiful. If you haven't tried Mika Beauty Shop, I really recommend. At number 5, we have Medusa from Beauty Moon Cosmetics, a UK based indie brand who have released a lot of amazing palettes this year, but this is my favourite. It's just really special. The shimmers are beautiful, the deep colours are gorgeous. It's just a colour story I absolutely love. I love Beauty Moon Cosmetics. I'm really looking forward to seeing what they come out with next year, because this and their Christmas release, but I haven't received mine yet, are stunning. All of them are stunning, but those 2 in particular, really gorgeous looking palettes. But the shimmers in this are next level, and it's just lovely. At number 4, I've got Adept Cosmetics RH Null. This is their newest release, I think. I have picked up several Adept palettes this year. I really like them all, but this is my favourite. Again, we've got that grungy story, colour story, but with these shimmers, which Adept shimmers are to die for, really. But the pops of colour with these incredible shimmers make this a really beautiful palette. At number 3, I've got Dark Dreamscape from Bella Beauty Bar. I mean, come on. I had literal dreams about this palette, this colour story, when it came out. Literal dreams. The colour story is just incredible. I love these dark shades. The shimmers from Bella Beauty Bar are beautiful. The mattes are beautiful. And this is my number 3 palette of the year. And it's the colour story. Just wow. At number 2, we have a brand new palette. It's Haunt Me from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. My second Blend Bunny palette in my top 15 this year. It's new. I can't review it because I haven't tried it enough, but in terms of colour story, this is the one. Beautiful performing shadows, the kind that blend themselves. You know, you put them down and you put a colour next to them and you just go over them slightly and they're blended. It is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So that is my number 2 palette this year. Okay, number 1. Any guesses what my number 1 palette might be? Any guesses? It's a surprise to even me because when I first saw this palette, I wasn't tempted. Then the more I looked at it, the more I liked the look of it. But when I got it, nothing prepared me for how beautiful it is. It is Crystallize from Bella Beauty Bar. So number 1 and number 3 in my favourites this year are Bella Beauty Bar. I can't tell you how much this took me by surprise. When I put this on my eyes, I was just blown away. The colour story, the shimmers, it is perfection, and it's desaturated and it's muted. It performs like a dream, but you can use shades like this pink and this blue to create something really vibrant if you wish. But it's the shimmers that make this so special. Absolutely beautiful palette that is my number 1 for this year. I haven't done any swatching in this video, but I mean, let's just have a look at some of these. They are just beautiful. I mean, come on. So number 1 is Crystallize by Bella Beauty Bar. So it's interesting, isn't it? Most of my top 5 are really new releases, except for Medusa, which was earlier this year. Are any of these your favourites? What is your number 1 palette? Let me know. We'll do it again next year. Bye.